Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Law Show. I can definitely see that someone here is very, very excited for tonight's topic. Hello, Armageddon. Hello, Yarrick. Hello, Mama Bear. Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Who may be the one who's excited? I don't know. I can't tell. Bob, do you know who might be excited for tonight's topic?
I don't know. Somebody who probably spent 10,000 purity seals for the same topic we did about 4 episodes ago, but here we are. Here we are again.
Surely everyone. Orc fan says it, Cicero. Oh. But we are here today to discuss Commissar Yarrick and I do believe the Steel Legion.
Yes, and I shall start us off with a quote. And I won't make you guess who said it, for it was spoken by Commissar Yarrick himself during the Third War. Heroes Armageddon, you have withstood the evil savagery of the orcs. They have left nothing for you to fear, so raise high the black banners of vengeance. Now is our time to strike. Sebastian Yarrick, right hours before the Imperial counteroffensive.
Counteroffensive? Oh boy.
Oh, yes,
for those of you wondering, also, just real quick, the Magos is not with us tonight. He is under the weather. He's blue screened. So it will just be myself and Bob tonight.
Yep, you're stuck with me.
Yep. Stuck with Bob with missing one sensor. So it's like, uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, scrap code is real. He's in the chat at least.
The nerd. But yes, today we will speak of a little backwater regiment. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? Today we're speaking of one of the more legendary guard regiments out there. The Armageddon Steel Legion.
The other gas mask boys?
The other gas mask boys. Well, you see the differences, Kyle. The Krieger gas masks are for looks. The Armageddon Steel Legion masks work.
Work. Are you saying Kriegers don't actually need their gas masks?
No, they don't care if they breathe in poison to gas and die. I thought we were already all on the same page here. Cult of sacrifice.
Die for the Emperor or die trying, man.
You're goddamn right. But yes, the Steel Legion. One of the more interesting groups for Imperial lore. Mechanized units are rare and are few and far in between. Mostly because the supplies to feed and form a mechanized regiment are fucking insane. Because first I have to, first I gotta get the men. I gotta get them trained. I gotta get the supplies. Just for their uniforms, weapons, equipment, and that. You follow me there, camera guy?
So you need a lot of resources.
Yes, and then I have to go to a fucking different Forge world because it's very rare for a Forge world to make everything you fucking need. And go, hey, I need some armored personnel carriers. You got me, Squid? And of course, their immediate response is, do you have the required toasters? And then you go back and forth. Eventually, you get one of these regiments. They're, mind you, and they are incredibly effective. There's nothing like a APC charge to break an enemy line and just light a motherfucker up. They're great and highly effective.
This is what makes our gas mask boys. Krieg is just an alternative color scheme that got out of hand. Toasters required for down payment. DK okay, like shovels in mud. Death Krieg. Oh, Death Core of Krieg. I got you now. Oh, did you see the meme that Cicero put in the thing right before the show started? It was just a Krieger opening up his fucking jacket full of fucking sausages. It's like, what the fucking shit? I just happened to see that there was something in the meantime while I was looking at the Discord right before the show started. I'm like, holy shit.
It's Vito Schnitzel.
Oh.
But as I was saying, Armageddon is one of these rare exceptions to the rule. It is a massive fucking tank factory with a hive world stuck to it. Thus, every regiment raised out of Armageddon is a mechanized infantry regiment.
They got their own tank manufactorum there?
Yes, and they're so big at one point during the Third War of Armageddon, they were fucking fighting inside of it, having full-on tank battles inside of Manufactorium.
Tank battles inside the manufactorum.
Yes, including artillery duels.
Speaking of meantime, Mean Dump just finished. Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he just throw a shit ton in there.
What in the Emperor's holy hand grenade?
Krieger with fucking messenger pigeons?
Yes.
Night Lords! That's the very first thing I see.
Or as I call it, what every guardsman does when he sees any form of Chaos Space Marine. Panic.
Technically a mini, but I put it on the memes. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah.
Undo, unsee.
Wait, gas mask wearing pigeons? Wait, oh, the pigeons got gas masks on. What the fuck?
No, they don't. Quit fucking lying.
What?
Oh my dear Christ,
Yeah,
they do have gas mask. It does have a gas mask on. I'll be a monkey's fucking uncle, Cicero.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely a meme time, Vinny.
Top catch. I want the phone.
Check the pic of my Kriegan Voxcaster. Yeah, that's his Voxcaster. Fucking pigeons.
Somewhere in there, there's a share of me.
I want the power shovel.
God help you. I hit you
the
with
Krieger gas mask horses, which we found at our fucking beasts in Melee.
Yes, they are. Mind you, because it's a horse that's crossed. Okay, you're about to get me on a rant here. It is not a horse, Kyle. It is a grizzly bear. It's a horse with grizzly bear genetics.
It's a grizzly bear horse? Are you serious?
Kyle, it doesn't have hoofs. It has paws.
Does it
It
really?
can grip. Yes, it can grip. The horse can grab your head and squish.
What the fucking hell?
I'm not.
Look
no,
at his hooves, ... claws.
Fuck it. Give me 1 moment.
Oh my god. I have the feeling this is going to be our Steel Legion, Yarrick, and Krieg episode.
No. We're gonna get on topic right after this. Death for Krieg Death Riders. Kyle, look at the fucking hooves on this monster. Shameless plug to the Discord, by the way, if you want to see what Bob is talking about.
Yeah, we're playing on the Discord if anybody wants to join us.
There, Kyle, look at the hooves on that sumbitch.
There you go. There's the Discord if you want to join us. General? Holy
General.
hell. They're like claw hooves.
Yeah, here's another good picture of them.
Oi.
Yes, Kyle.
Ew,
It is not.
Ew.
It's not a horse. It's a grizzly bear masquerading as a fucking horse.
Oh no, that one's creepy looking.
They were known to take heavy bolter rounds to the chest and still go for another 300 meters.
Oof.
They are.
Peasants can't afford proper tanks and have to use horses.
Ask Alan how those how well the horse and the winged hussars work.
That shit was ridiculous, and that was a pain in the ass trying to get your fucking shit to sit right on the board.
But you gotta admit, them fuckers were effective.
Oh, they did their job well. For those of you
How-
that did catch that stream we did do a small little guard versus orc stream. We will do another one since that one kind of got botched. But yeah, we had to call it early because due to time restraints.
Sadly. But where were we? Yes, the mighty Steel Legion. As I was saying, the Steel Legion are one of those few regiments that are fully mechanized, where every squad has a chimera, every company has a tank, or two. And they are incredibly effective at movement. They are, how do I say this? Imagine like if every fucking soldier in the United States Army had a Bradley backing its squad. You know, the vehicle that can kill a tank
Yep.
with its tow missiles. Yeah, now imagine every fucking squad has one, Kyle.
That's a lot.
Every 10 men have a fucking Bradley stuck to it. And you bet your money they're upgraded with the Hunter Killer missiles.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot.
At one point, I shit you not, a chaos rebellion happened on a world that was pursuing this new faith of the Emperor, known as the way of the Emperor's flesh. Yeah,
Okay.
the guy had declared full rebellion against the High Lords of Terra, right? You're following me?
Yep.
Within 6 hours, his entire army of several million was crushed. He was captured, and his elite enforcers were put to the sword. In 6 hours.
Just 6 hours, that's all.
An entire fucking world brought to heel by one Steel Legion regiment.
By just one regiment.
One regiment. Why? Because every 10 men had a fucking chimera. And the several patterns of chimera, which, even though the wiki no longer acknowledges them, I will be talking about them because the Steel Legion actually have several different variants of chimera transport vehicle.
Understandable.
And since Armageddon is a very hostile world to life, it is said if you don't have a gas mask and the proper protection out in the ash wastes, within hours you will feel your lungs wasting away.
Oh boy.
Because it is a heavily industrialized world without the touch of speciality that lets it stay normalized. And yes, Alan, Blitzkrieg is incredibly effective against any force, even in the 44th millennium.
Recasting is the best. It's free now. Blitzkrieg. Oh boy, oh boy.
Because
Hello, Lord of Right. How are you doing today?
how are you?
Nice to see you stop by.
Fun fact, Armageddon is actually an orc attack move for the War of the Beast. No, Alan, you are incorrect about that statement. And if you were in person, I'd hit you with the false stick. It is not an attack move. I guess now I gotta talk about the world instead of just Steel Legion. Armageddon once went by another name. Kyle, you've read the first Horus Heresy book, have you not?
Most of it.
You
Some of it.
mentioned. Do you
Yes.
remember them mentioning a world known as the "I did it to fuck with you, Bob"? Oh, shut up, you fucking toaster and strudel.
You toaster strudel. I like that one.
Good, still grinding through my company project.
Company project. Oh boy. That sounds like there's a lot of work to be done.
Oh, you sad soul. I wish you
you're
luck.
talking about what I think you're talking about.
But yes, Armageddon used to go by a name by the world of Olenor.
That was the
You know-
orcs' homeworld, right?
Yes, that was the Orky homeworld.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember hearing about that.
That the Mechanicus then, for some reason, decided to teleport into Segmentum Solar. Why? Because Martians deserve to get glassed. But making a whole 10 lore accurate, then yes. Ugh.
10 companies. Making 10 companies? Ooh, boy.
Purple boys. Is he talking about Space Marines? Purple boys.
Maybe. I'm not
Purple
sure.
boys. What purple boys? Is he talking about the Emperor's children? Yes, Marines. You speaking of the sassy sons of Fulgrim?
Aren't Emperor's children technically pink now? They used to be purple.
Yes, if you go by the loyalist group, which some of them did, so no, not the Zesty boys.
It's not the Zesty Boys. They look when someone says purple Space Marines, I think of the Kraken. So I want to know more about them.
That or the Sons of the Phoenix.
Are
Or
they
Soul
purple?
Drinker. Yes, and Soul Drinkers.
See, like all those companies, like all like the successor chapters like that. I don't know too much about them.
Oh, believe me, I could do a 12-month
Oh,
episode on
trust
just
me, we know, Bob. We know. We had a whole goddamn year of Space Marines, pretty much almost.
yes, and I will never do that the fuck again.
That is done with. We are done with that. No more.
No more big topics like that. That will be condensed from now on into a
Oh,
mini topic
custom.
Monday.
Doing
Oh,
custom.
fantastic.
Well, that's good. I wish I would have done custom with my Necrons when I first started. But oh well, because
Instead, he went.
this is the color I wanted my Necrons to be. Was this like sweet like black with the purple blue power and the teal shoulder pads and stuff. This is what I wish I would have did. Instead,
Blue.
I did box art like a noob. And I've already done way too many to change that.
The Rainbow Warriors were blue, and I do actually like the Rainbow Warriors for their almost Hawaiian-esque backstories. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, you said blue Hawaiian rainbow boys, and now I'm thinking like there's like Space Marines with Hawaiian shirts on.
Yes, that's the joke. The Rainbow Warriors.
That's funny.
It's all fun and games till an 8-foot-tall Space Marine walks up without power fists and somehow clubs your shit in.
Without the power fist.
No, because little bit rant time. They have a special modification for the gauntlets that basically gives them a disruptive field on the edge of their fist. So they can karate chop and punch shit like a thunder hammer, or fucking karate chop and slice through shit.
So not that they don't have them, it's just they don't need them.
No, it's just like, fuck you. I'm just gonna. It's more intimidating to watch somebody, a Chaos Space, and walk up and go, "You cannot harm me," and you punch with the force of a thunder hammer, and you watch all of his buddies go, "What the fuck? What? 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 What the fuck?" But once again, we are getting far off the topic.
Yeah, because it's the Krieg episode, right?
No, this is Steel Legion. Because I swear to God, I could feel Armageddon watching me with a telescope. And a
Need to
longer,
push the button.
yes, and a high caliber rifle. But back on topic, the Steel Legion, since their homeworld is incredibly hostile, all their vehicles are environmentally sealed, as in they are completely enclosed. You know how the Basilisk on the back end has an open thing for the gunners to peer out and move around? You can see them?
Yeah.
The Armageddon pad is completely enclosed. Same thing with their Salamanders, their Chimeras, their Bane Blades. All of them are environmentally sealed. They can basically just throw them out into the void if they want, and the crew can survive.
Well, because of I'm guessing it's because, like they go with the gas masks because of the environment. I'm sure they got to keep their tanks sealed up too.
Oh, yeah, because even then, let's say I have a Chimera completely painted brand new, and I operate it in the ash waste for about a month. That fucker has to come back for a massive retrofit. That's how hostile the environment is. Mind you, that's a regular Chimera. Armageddon pattern Chimeras are a little bit tougher, if you will.
Yeah.
Vulcan lives. Stomp, stomp. I'm surprised we don't have that as a voice line, Kyle.
Probably because I haven't made one yet.
I'm just shocked. I'm amazed. I'm otherwise stupefied. But anyway, and thus, it is actually, how do I say this? The Steel Legion, besides being used on their home world of Armageddon, are used in hostile environments. Any world that has toxic storms, any kind of hostile chemical to keep breathing that we have to fight over, you throw the Steel Legion at it. And so, as I said before, they make extensive use of both Chimera and what the fuck was the other one? I can't even remember the name of it. The other super heavy, big ass transport the Kriegers like to use. What the fuck was that called again? Was it a Cyclops? Either way, it's a Chimera can hold about 10, 20 troopers. I want to say it's a Cyclops can hold about an entire platoon.
So she's a bit bigger.
Oh, she's a big bitch. She looks like a how do I describe this vehicle? You know the old landing craft from World War II, Kyle, that we used to land on Normandy?
Yeah.
Now make it bigger and give it treads.
Oh, okay then.
And give it rocket launchers and las cannons.
Rocket launchers and las cannons. Gotcha.
Is it called a Crassus? Thank you, Ashes. Ashes? Ash. Fuck. But as I was saying, the Armageddon Steel Legion is one of the few regiments, and I know what the lore says, that this tank is only made on one forge wheel. That's actually made on two. Kyle, you remember our dear old friend, the Lehman Russ Executioner?
Yeah.
Yeah, Armageddon is one of them that can be fucking built. They can build these things.
Okay.
So how would you like it? Imagine being the enemy. You're expecting just it's just a Steel Legion. They just have some regular Lehman Russes, and you see an entire tank squad of them motherfuckers rolling up.
Of the big boys.
The big ones with the plasma cannons.
Yep.
Yeah, the big gun.
Overcharge.
I hope you bulletproof. This is gonna hurt a lot. And such. The Armageddon Steel Legion also has several different variants of both the Chimera, and they have their own special bombard unit known as the Armageddon Medusa, which normally you couldn't enclose this massive fuck-off vehicle. However, there are ways around this rule. Kyle, you remember how you sent me a picture a little bit ago about that, hey Bob, do you think these are actual...
Oh yeah, the tanks, that
Yes.
tank schematics.
Yes, the bombard, that's an Armageddon pattern Medusa.
Okay.
Instead of mounting that bitch on the Chimera chassis, they mount that fucker on a Lehman Russ chassis. Why you would need that much armor on a bombard, I don't know, but I don't want to be on the angry end of it.
As long as you get that job done.
Fire control. I don't want to see the target no more. They also make use of a variant of the Chimera known as the Cronus pattern, which, if you have ever played a fun little game called Dawn of War, the Ultimate Apocalypse mod, not sponsored, but they are a fun group of people to play, or a fun game to play. They replace its hull-mounted multi-las with a autocannon, giving it a much better anti-infantry and light armor capability, basically turning it into a Bradley fighting vehicle. My internet cut out, didn't it?
No, you're still here
Yep.
as far as I'm aware.
Oh, just everything went silent. Like, everything stopped. I was like, son of a bitch.
Try a bit closer. I want to hit it with my sword.
Yes, that.
I remember hearing that line.
And fun little fact, that does originate from Armageddon and from a certain pissed off commissar. This is another one of Yarrick's famous lines. During the Battle of Hades Hive, he was in his fucking Baneblade. He's in a fucking Baneblade called the Fortress of Arrogance, and the exact words were, "Drive me closer, I want to hit them with my sword." Yarrick. But also, along with the lines of being equipped with vehicles all the damn time, the Armageddon Steel Legion also are treated, their snazzy greatcoats are chemically treated to resist acids, poisons, and toxins in the environment, including gaseous, liquid, and plasma base. Yes, the greatcoat of a Armageddon Steel Legionnaire is slightly plasma resistant.
Let's say plasma?
Slightly.
To a degree.
Let's put it this way: if a plasma bolt were to graze you wearing regular fatigues, you're still walking away with 3 to 4th degree burns like a motherfucker. Oh dear God, I don't want to think about that. You see that, Kyle?
Primaris fight. Oh, isn't Tybros the real big Chideradon fucking
Yes.
massive
Tybros.
shark boy?
Yes.
Me and Alan were just
white-
talking about that. We want to do an episode on them.
Oh, the Kakarikan Astra. Space
Yeah.
sharks.
Yeah, because Primaris it just makes the Space Marines bigger and tougher, right?
Yeah, and it gives them a few more organs. Mind you, Tybros is already so fucking tough. When his battle barge was, spoiler alert, boarded by a magnetic spore, a Tyranid boarding feat craft,
Yeah.
he walked into it by himself.
Huh.
And he killed everything that came out of that, including a Hive Tyrant.
Just kill the fucking Hive Tyrant, no problem.
Without issue.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do an episode on those guys.
Like
That name, yeah, I remember me and Alan were just talking about him a little bit ago, and then that name popped up. Like, there it is. If he gets put in a dreadnought, that thing is gonna be the size of an Imperial Knight. Oh yeah, that's right. Cause his fucking Terminator armor was so big they had to use dreadnought plate. I think is what I heard.
Yes, they had to take parts from a dreadnought armor.
He's so huge.
Him and Gilliman have met, and to quote Gilliman, he almost mistook it for one of his brothers masquerading as a Marine. That's how big that sumbitch is.
Damn.
Well, you have a primer going, Gilliman, is that you?
Because of the sheer size.
Yeah, because that fucker is big. He stands about 12 foot tall. He's as big as a fucking dreadnought. He stands shoulder to shoulder with them. There's a reason why he is called the Red Wake. But once again, that is not the topic of tonight, goddammit. Tonight's topic is the Steel Legion. We had to just call this the Art of Tangents show, Kyle, for fuck's sakes.
Everybody knows by now how this runs, so they're all aware what's going to happen.
As they're saying your regular guardsman fatigue gives you absolutely no protection against even a glancing shot from plasma weapons. Like, let's put it this way: if a plasma bolt passes by about 2 inches by you, 5 inches, fuck it, we'll say a foot, you're walking away with third-degree burns. Because it is the heat of the fucking sun passing by, like, and you're fucked. The Steel Legion fatigue, however, is chemically treated to be heat resistant and toxic resistant. So you could probably get away with second-degree burns from a shot that close. Mind you, you're still hurt like a sumbitch. And it still ain't going to save you if you take a direct hit to the fucking chest. Dear God Almighty.
So it's just mild. It's a little bit mild, like you said, mild protectant.
Yeah, it's more like...
It's like the power of the sun goes by you, but you're wearing some sunscreen.
Yes. You've introduced SPF 50 to the mix.
Now I just imagine Russ putting on a shitty Islander accent and sounding very Swedish. The fuck?
And that's getting pinned. Yes, for 20 minutes. Oh, holy fuck. Is that you, Lehman? No. Nah. Oh. But yes, Armageddon. They're also equipped with their standard issue gas mask, which is a funny little thing. It's actually effective enough in one shitty old book that you remember I told you how the idiot overlord launched death or life eater viruses?
Yeah.
The mask actually provided some protection to the degraded virus. Which 10 out of 10, that's already a ringing endorsement. It can protect you against a degraded light eater fucking virus. And the standard issue M36 Mark the M36 las gun. You know it. You love it. The standard issue weapon of the Imperium. Where, and I shit you not, its actual definition. It has 6 firing modes. It's powerful enough to blow limbs apart. If it passes by you, it's going to flash boil your fucking body fat. And it can be modified to be a shotgun, a heavy machine gun, a sniper rifle, and anything into fucking between. It is literally the weakest weapon in 40k to the fact that we call it a flashlight.
I still love that. That's the very first Warhammer thing I learned, believe it or not.
But that the last gun is
Was
stupidly
about
dangerous.
that last gun where they said a gun that could punch through concrete, cause all these burns, take a limb right off. You have all these different patterns. It's reliable as shit, and it's the weakest fucking weapon in the lore. That was the very first thing I learned about Warhammer. I'm like, holy hell, I must know more.
My favorite quote is, the las gun is perfectly capable of killing 98% of all the abominations that threaten mankind. You know what the problem is, Kyle?
What's that?
All that is left is that other 2 fucking percent.
That's all that's left. You just need more of them. Yes,
Yes.
that's another quote I learned. Was the man who does not fear the last gun has not stepped through a field of them, or a field of
Has never faced down 1,000.
Was it 1,000? I can't remember what the quote was. Yeah, but yeah, I remember that too.
Yes, because even power armor can melt.
With enough flashlights.
It is done so fantastically. It wiped out what it could so quickly. Yes, it fucking did. And that's not even getting to the funny bit. Some Armageddon Steel Legionnaires officers still have their family las locks. Kyle, did I ever explain to you what a fucking las lock is?
Yes. It's
Did I
usually
forget-
a flintlock fucking muzzle load style las gun.
Yes. Did I also forget to mention that on the right setting, these things can act like a handheld las cannon?
Yeah, I remember you told me that you say that you can make them pretty damn strong.
Yes, because you don't got to worry about holding a massive charge pack. A like a bang! Oh, fuck. But where was I? Oh, yes. The Steel Legion are most famous besides the 6-hour rebellion that I spoke of before, the Wars for Armageddon. The first war, which we don't talk about, and then we have the 2 Orkoid invasions.
Don't talk about the first one?
We don't talk about the first one because the Inquisition gets upsetty spaghetti about it.
Oh, is that the one where the Space Wolves basically told the fucking Inquisition to fuck off?
Well, that's every day, but yes.
Well, where Bjorn told the Inquisition to fuck off?
Yes. Okay, that's more accurate, yes. The fell-handed gets up. When am I awake? You fought beside the Emperor? I ran, fought, pissed, shit, and drank around him, too. I thought he liked me. What are you doing? Get the fuck up! As the Inquisitor falls to his knees. There were only 2 wars, shush. Armageddon, are you an Inquisitor? Are you a fucking Fed?
You a Fed?
Because if you are, you could tell them I'm still not paying my taxes. Now that I am on a watch list, where was I?
You've been on the watch list, Bob. Don't even.
Yes, and they just have to go through my shitty memes all day. I almost feel bad for my FBI agent.
Yeah, I feel bad for your FBI agent, too.
Almost. All the shitty memes.
Why does this guy got a Ukraine body pillow? The fuck?
What the fuck is he talking about? Orkoid Imperium. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
This is my headcanon for how space will sound. I'm still not paying my taxes. You a fuck. Just
It
thinking
did
about
its
it.
job so fantastic, it wiped out what it could so quickly.
Ah, there's a Cicero. Oh boy.
Cicero back around. It's hobby time, everybody. We're all out here painting and having a good time. Talking
Laughing.
about what are we
The Steel
talking about
Legion.
again? What's the topic?
Yes, the Steel Legion.
My FBI agent has to look through my 1,000-hour of the Lusty Toaster fanfic.
Where?
Oh my god.
American jokes, ladies and gentlemen. American jokes.
Oh, another thing I plan on doing here this week. So by next week's show, hopefully, I'm gonna update the meme slider, so we'll get a lot of the newer memes on there. That's in the memes show, meme time. So yes, don't worry. As you guys are feeding me memes, I will eventually use them. Because Trazen has to put them in the gallery.
Tell him to hurry up. I can't believe I just said that. Trazen being slow about adding new shit to his gallery. What the fuck has the world come to? The Steel Legion are also equipped with a monomolecular blade, mono knife as it's called, or a monofilament blade. It never dulls. It can slice through armor like butter. And you want to hear the funniest shit for it?
What's that?
And it's literally the easiest thing for the Steel Legion to make. At one point during the Third War of Armageddon, they were pumping so many of these out, they were taking gangers who were professional knife throwers and giving them entire boxes.
Huh.
The shit whip at orcs. Because fuck them greenskins.
Well,
But
when you decide to live on their home world, I mean, I feel like you're gonna be fighting them.
Yes, because it almost clicks like, why are the orcs always coming back here? Everybody chops it up to Gaskell finding a great fight. But now that I've spoken about the great fight, now we got to talk about the guy who gave him the great fight. The old man of Armageddon.
Old
The
Balon?
legend. Yep, the old man, Sebastian Yarrick.
We're gonna have to do a watch party episode now. I don't know those of you that have watched Hammer and Bolter. But there is a old Baelai episode. I believe it's episode number 3, which is all about like Yarrick and that, and it's told from the side of an orc. It's actually pretty good. And we found out that there is a hair squig in that episode because the orc has a beard, and 2 eyes randomly show up, look around, and then close again. It's like, hair squig. It took us 3 times to realize that was in there.
I remember
it's good.
I just remember watching and goes, what the fuck was that? I know I just saw something blink. What the fuck was that? Rewind it. Oh my fucking god.
They got the hair squig. So we do some watch party. I'm going to try to get some watch party stuff. Anybody who wants to watch party roll, just, message me or whatever. I'll give it to you. I think there's a roll system that you could choose your own or something. I got to figure shit out, but I'm real bad at that. Anywho, I do want to do some Hammer and Bolter stuff. So, we'll run through Hammer and Bolter. Pariah Nexus is coming out this Wednesday, so I want to do a watch party of that. So, we'll be watching the second episode of Pariah Nexus, and I will rewatch the first one if you've missed it. But it was actually really good. I actually really liked it.
Hey, FBI is better than KGB in Russia.
Yeah, I feel like the KGB agent wouldn't just sit there and listen to your stuff. He would just show up on your door and be like, all right, you can say what you know now, and open up the tools.
And you're going to explain why you have a 1,000-hour fanfic of a fucking toaster.
Yes.
You're going to explain yourself. But yes, Sebastian Yarrick, the hero of Hades, the old man of Armageddon, old Balai, the bane of Gazgul Madok Thraka, and the toughest son of a bitch that has ever lived upon the world of Armageddon. But he was not born upon Armageddon. He grew up on Talos 3 by the name of Sebastian Valdrin. The young Yarrick was orphaned when he was just 7 years old and raised by his maternal grandfather in a small community, basically near a hive. However, he spent the next 3 years under the loving but harsh tutelage of an old Astro Militarum veteran sergeant, which was his grandfather. How to fight, lay traps, stay hidden, and kill things much bigger than you. You know, the guarded way. But when the orcs invaded his homeworld, the young Yarrick survived alone, hiding from the greenskins, laying traps, killing Gretchen, foraging, generally doing everything he could to survive using all the tactics his grandfather had taught him. When the Imperial relief flotilla had finally arrived, sadly, his grandfather had not survived, and thus the now 10-year-old boy took the name of his grandfather as his surname, Yarrick. And thus a legend was born. And over the next 95 fucking years,
God damn.
yeah, we joke about Leroy being a tough son of a bitch as a 15-year-old veteran, Kyle. My bad. It wasn't 100 years. It was 195 years, Kyle.
195 years?
Yes, by the time of the War of Armageddon, he is 200 years old.
What the fuck did Alan just say?
What the fuck is that?
I think toaster roll is supposed to be toaster.
Nico, what the fuck? Alan, we both know I have a stroke sometimes just reading bad English words. Don't try Cyrillic.
That's what I'd say to the KGB agent, right, Cicero?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Alan's like, please tell me I didn't fuck up.
But yes, throughout his long career, he is mostly fought nothing but orcs, and he got very fucking good at it.
Well, I'm gonna guess if like if you gonna hunt and kill the same thing, you're gonna get pretty good at it, especially for fucking 200 years almost.
Yes, there's a reason why he's called the Old Man of Armageddon. In fact, Armageddon was supposed to be his retirement. His final assignment of rebuilding the 4th Armageddon Steel Legion Regiment, and then he was going to be put gently into a retirement. Basically,
go to the home.
Well, if you ever finish the Caiaphas Cain books, what they do with commissars of exceptional grade, they stick them back as teachers in the School of Progenium to teach new commissars.
Yeah.
However, then came the events of the Second War of Armageddon, where a certain jackass by the name of von Straub completely ignored a 200-year-old veteran of the Guard. Are you starting to get why I have certain rules, Kyle? Don't mistake your rank with my experience.
Yep.
And almost lost an entire world that should have been able to hold out for solar fucking decades in a span of 3 months.
Wait, something that should have held a siege for decades, he almost fucked it up in 3 months?
Yes.
That's a really fucking bad timeline there to be fucking up that bad.
Why do I need to remind you of von Straub's crimes?
I do remember you talking about this guy and him being really fucking retarded, stupid. I almost let that out. That was that bad.
Kyle, you need to hit the button on yourself sometimes.
Bob, you're a bad influence.
I am. But I'm also great with the lore, so you have to put up with me.
I do, don't I? I do. Beep it! Beep it! There you go. No, that was the first war. By the way, never paid attention to it, but it's spelled Cheerio. Oh! Well, we have been corrected after a year.
Cheerio.
I've just come back.
Wait, what?
So after a year of calling him Cicero, it is Cheerio.
But there's a Z.
He's also Polish.
God damn it. So God be it.
Well, Cheerio, we're going to start calling you by the right name from now on. It's only been a year.
You see, that's
you're stuck with it. Oh, well.
Polish
CZ in Polish is spelled as CH. Okay, yeah, well.
So what you're saying is this has been a year-long ragagoo moment.
Yes, we have been calling him basically Ragagoo for a whole year. Wow. I never expected it to take that long to get a name correction, but here we are.
And you just rolled with it for an entire year?
He was probably laughing this whole time.
I always want to say that's why he stuck around, to see how long it would take these idiots to figure it out.
Well, it took a year until he told us.
Sweet Mother Mary.
That's funny. Oh, boy.
But yes. After the First War of Armageddon, as dear old Ash keeps calling it, the world was placed under the command of a council. Only one seat carried 2 votes, and that was Yarrick. Yarrick also had the right to shoot anybody who disagreed with him.
Ah, okay.
I'll give you 3 guesses why they put that in the new constitution.
He could just be like, you know what? I don't like that you don't think I'm right. Bam!
Well, more along the lines of, if somebody's acting incompetent, he has the full right of the ministratum just to shoot the fucker without regard. No need for trial, no need for proof. The commissar said
judge,
so.
Jury, and executioner.
Bang! Mind you, that was a rule Yarrick could have just invoked beforehand, but it's one of those political things where I do it, but I'm gonna get stuck with a lot of shit for years. Now it's just written in where, listen, if you do what you gotta do, it is what it is.
Well, to get like absolute like power like that, you gotta know what you're fucking doing and have the experience and the proof to show it. So
to the point where, and I shit you not, Yarrick can backtalk Space Marines. Not so much backtalk
a Space Marine.
Not so much backtalk, but at one point during the Second War of Armageddon, when they came back around, a captain of another chapter starts going, "And why should I heed the advice of a commissar?" And Yarrick, without missing a beat, goes, "I've heard that before. Would you like to meet the former governor and ask how that advice went for him?" And everybody else in the room, and Space Marine stood up and was going, "I'm going to smack the fuck out of this human." And the Black Templar stood up. And basically told him,
oh boy,
and told him to sit the fuck back down before they let the Blood Angels go ape shit at him. It didn't help that also Toussaint also stood up and went, "Listen, motherfucker. You've upset the Jolly Green Giants." Mind you, this same captain later got punched in the face by said Jolly Green Giant. But that's a story for when we cover the events from the Space Marine's view, whenever we do that. But for now, back to good old Sebastian. Current whereabouts of the good commissar are unknown. It is actually hinted that the good commissar has passed away. From what, we do not know. Causes of death unknown. It's believed that Angron had something the fuck to do with it, because the grouchy greenskin known as Thraka is very upset. But during his life, his equipment consisted of, and I shit you not, a Beyblade called the Fortress of Arrogance, which I will put in the chat now, because this thing funny looking.
So this was like his personal Baneblade?
Yes. Yarrick was so badass they gave him a Baneblade. and it is literally called the Fortress of Arrogance. So once again, shameless plug to Discord.
A tank church. It wouldn't look out of place in my sister's army. I would say I don't think I ever actually seen his Baneblade.
You never witnessed the
Oh.
Fortress of Arrogance?
I never actually seen a picture of it. No, I see it now. It definitely looks like a castigator.
Yes, it does.
It's just missing the flame sconces around it.
It also has a heavy bolter for Yarrick to one hand.
Lies, says Armageddon.
Yes, be upset. But also, in good old life, Yarrick also possessed a very unique power weapon. His claw.
I'll say he had the orc power claw.
Yes. Which is kind of fucking humorous, how he got that. He claimed it from Warlord Uglehard's corpse after the orc had pinched his own arm off with it. Yarrick then calmly took his power sword, brought it around, put it up against the orc's neck, and cleaved his fucking head off, while missing his entire arm.
Well, armless.
Yes, and then because the man was so fucking pissed, he then cut off the power claw of the orc, held it over his head, and started screaming at orcs, and any one of them that was too close got hit over the head with it. He wears a suit of carapace armor with a built-in fusion reactor that gives power to all of Yarrick's other pieces of war gear. You know, his claw, the bale eye, his conversion field.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking power pack in his armor, huh?
Yep, he is wearing a very, very nice suit of armor. But by far, his most famous piece of equipment was one that he never even got wounded to get. He had heard orcs speaking how Yarrick was so dangerous, even a glance from him, from his evil eye, would kill. So, he had an eye put out, and a so-called bale eye put in that could produce a laser beam that had enough destructive power to wipe a opponent's skull out at 10 paces. So it's incredibly short-ranged. However, it basically acts like a mini melta. He carries a master patterned... I'm sorry, a fucking what, mate? No fucking way. Unlike most commissars, he only wields a bolt gun pistol as a silent. What the fuck, Nugget?
Learned something new today?
Yeah. He also opts for a mastercrafted blast pistol and a Godwin Diaz pattern storm bolter as a backup weapon. And he will carry that monstrous fucking weapon one-handed, as well as a regular man would wield a last pistol.
Damn.
How? What? Fuck! Wait. What? Oh, never mind. That makes more sense. Okay, I fucking got the Godwin and the Godwin DS patterns mixed up.
Backup?
Yes. The Stormbolter is his bolt pistol's backup weapon.
Castigator on steroids, power claw. Yeah, it's funny because the orcs believe he can use it, so that's why he can use it. That's fucking hilarious.
It's even more terrifying how well he's gotten at using that fucking thing.
Well, not very well now. He's kind of, underground, but...
Yeah. But yeah, I might have fucked up there. I mistook the Godwin pattern, which is the Space Marine pattern, with the Godwin Diaz, which is the Sister of Battle pattern.
Oh, okay.
So when I saw Godwin, I'm like, I'm sorry, he one-hands a Space Marine, a Terminator-sized Stormbolter.
I remember hearing Godwin as the Sisters of Battle. I remember hearing that.
Godwin Diaz. His
Okay.
sister's a battle pattern, a bolt gun. The Godwin pattern is the big chunky bow you see in 40k now. Or the call pattern bolt rifles if you want to be fully accurate. He is also can count on his personal super heavy tank, the Fortress of Arrogance, to convey him. It also is a mobile fucking headquarters and a motivational platform with Vox speakers.
Well, you gotta be able to be that big tank commander.
Yes, Yarrick was also so angry this vehicle accidentally ran him over once.
His own tank ran him over?
Yes.
The fuck?
Well, you see, the tank was backing up, and an orc threw a bomb that threw Yarrick out of the cupola. You see that, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
I
he went
understand.
under the treads. He went under the fucking treads.
Too angry to
So,
die?
yeah, the orcs saw this and started laughing, and when the vehicle kept backing the fuck up, they saw Yarrick's head kick up, very upset. And the Balai went off and smacked the fucking knob and just blew his head off. Imagine being that war boss. Old Balai got squished, and you see your best knob's head just explode, and you see that angry little human look up from the dirt as he's dragging himself out from under a tank.
Oh boy.
I would bet you money he has a lot of cup makers in that thing. Probably a soup maker, a coffee maker. It wouldn't shock me if he has a tea maker if he's feeling British.
If he's feeling
Cheerio.
British.
I gotta stop myself. I almost called him Cicero again. Cheerio.
My A1 Abrams is the backup for my Desert Eagle. He's mostly a tea drinker. See, Armageddon knows.
Sips. Is it
Sips
orc
tea.
tea? But Yarrick is one of those officers that's so distinguished, even regular space commanders and Adeptus Astartes would defer to his authority.
Peeking out at everything. If I was an orc boy in Sod, I'd shit squigs. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Bop, bop.
Oh, man.
But yes, most recently, as we last saw and the rumor mill goes, poor Commissar Yarrick is no more. However, something tells me this is not actually the case, and they just have not got around to putting the Commissar in. Is
Well,
there a
you
poop
said
squig?
just it. It's still rumor mill, right? Like, no one, there's nothing for sure saying anything happened yet.
Yeah, because the Guard Codex isn't out yet.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like Yarrick. I don't want to see him gone. I mean, he's lasted this long. I mean, he's a fucking badass.
Yeah, because he's one of those old.
He's the old time, like, badass. Like, come on now. But I just thought that, like, if say this does happen and he ends up finally, you know, getting taken out or whatever, and it is Angron, I would definitely love to see a new, like, the next, like, the big mission pack be the fucking orcs versus goddamn world eaters.
Like, do you want to see the original model for him, Kyle?
I believe I have, but I can't remember exactly.
He will be in the general.
I'm pretty sure I seen it on one of the YouTube shorts or something. Yeah,
It is
the lobster claw. Yeah.
The claw.
The claw. But the fucking skeleton on the fucking bolter's pretty cool looking, I ain't gonna lie. It's like a Gretchen skeleton or something on there.
Yeah, or it's a Skaven, one of the fucking two.
Or a Skaven, yeah, okay. He just off secretly to kill and replace Lord Solar because he's lame. Is there a poo squig? I'm pretty sure there is. I cannot no way there's no way up fucking there's a poo squig.
There's every kind of squig, friend.
It walks around and eats the poo. It cleans the latrines. Otherwise, I feel like an orc camp would just be like a pig.
Oh, cheerio! I really want that to happen. Kyle, you remember the Brutal and Cunning book, right?
Yes, I do. I actually read that one.
Cheerio really wants the guy who wrote that, to write Angron versus mad, pissed off Gaskell.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, that Brutal and Cunning was awesome. That was a good book. I definitely recommend that. That was a good one. I like the more funny ones like that, like brutal and cunning. What is it? The fucking infinite, the divine, stuff like that. Like I like those styles, like the more funnier ones. I finally finished Soul Hunter, also, by the way. I have to read the other two, but I finished that one off. I'll just have to get the other two going and see where it continues, where it takes off.
Sweet mother. I take that back.
You take what back?
Fuck. Yarrick's dead.
So there is actual, it is actual canon then?
Yep, last year in the Astra Militarum fucking Codex.
The 9th edition one that says it?
Yep, apparently 1 year ago.
Oh,
There's an entire page dedicated for a eulogy for him.
really?
You can see a picture of his skeleton. Mind you, they don't tell you how he fucking died.
Well, of course they're not going to.
It's almost like I really.
That's used for ammo later.
No, it still lies. Imagine a bloodthirster seeing your half gut, god demon Primarch smashed and thrown into pieces by a mad orc war boss. Suddenly your mouth is below level.
I mean, if you see like how big fucking Gazgul is, and we all know how big fucking Angron is, if those two went head to head, what would be your predictions?
We might see Gaskell turn into a fucking quark.
You think he's gonna evolve?
What do orcs evolve with, Kyle?
Fighting.
Fighting bigger and meaner things.
Fighting
Did
bigger
you
stuff.
imagine?
If Gazgul beats the fuck out of Angron, you think he'll evolve?
Oh yeah, he'll turn into a quark. And then, dear God almighty, everything is fucked. 12-foot tall, intelligent orc. Brother Demon, or we have some nerdlings here, or have you shitted yourself?
You mean new models to sell?
Yeah. Probably what they're going to do, too.
Oh, yeah. If it's going to make money.
Yes, GW. Ugh. But yeah, rounding it back up to the Steel Legion, most of their regiment's renown comes from those two battles, the Battles of Armageddon. They also have a specialized unit known as the Armageddon Orc Hunters, which are basically Armageddon Catachin. Which is ridiculous.
Armageddon Catachin.
Yeah, or Armageddon Steel or Orc Hunters. New model tribute of Saint Yarrick on a Baneblade chassis. The Battle Jungle Fighters, according to Ashes. Now that is saying some shit. But that's all I got for this week. Kyle, any questions?
Not really. I mean, I know you remember you saying, Steel Legion was definitely mechanized and everything. And since you said they had their own special patterns and stuff, and they had their own manufactorum, I could definitely see how they could just be, full-time mechanized like that.
Yeah, at one point during the Third War, as I said, they were having an entire tank battle in a factory, as the factory is making chimeras and tanks.
So as the manufactorum is running, they're in there fighting.
Yes. Full-on gunfights.
Nice.
Very nice. Spicy.
This dog looks like he's about to bite his tongue off.
They always look like that. The 339. Hang on one moment. Let me check my notes for that.
The 339? Stalingrad vibes, yeah.
339th. Was that the one involved in that fucking nightmare? 3. Yeah, the Ironheads. And an armored regiment of the Steel Legion during the battles for the tank fortress of Hive Tempestora. So massive was the factory, entire battles were fought within it. Lehman Russ's chimeras, basilisks, maneuvering as firing as they would in open expanses of the ash wastes. At one point, they held a factory line demarcated by a large conveyor belt, along with vital components for Lehman Russ battle tanks trundled along even as the battle raged around them. At the height of the battle, the entire regiment was mounted up in chimeras that had just rolled off the production line, and not even had a coat of primer applied.
Hey man, when they gotta fight, just get off that line and start going, man. No time for paint.
Now is not the time for swag. Now is the time for death.
Yep. I really like the way this primer and this paint is coming along on these.
That is a nice. Gotta drop some pictures, Ash, in the models, because I think that'd be a cool design. Raw aged metal.
My tank commander is painted as raw aged metal, head cannon and relic, or head cannon or relic from that battle. Nice. Yeah, show some of your minis off.
Don't be afraid. Just wait till Bob gets his bonus and commissions Kyle to paint me a Stormbird.
Oh, there's Cicero with more of the Necrons. He got the old school Necrons with the old clear tube.
I think you mean Cheerio.
Cheerio, god damn it! That's gonna take a while.
You're telling me.
I missed this one.
Oh, I do like that a lot.
Got more of the naval ships. I missed that.
I do like that a lot, Ash. I really do.
Ooh, yeah, got the 339 on there. I like that
Raise
metal look.
high
got that relic dusty look.
Raise high the black banner, sister. Or goddamn it, Ash. Raise it high.
Oh.
But that's about all I had. Anything you can think of, Kyle?
No, not right offhand. Think you pretty well got her.
You gotta think of a topic for next week.
I don't know. Does anybody come up with anything they want to see? I gotta get this brush. If anybody's got anything they want, you can spend your points or request it in the Magos Explorator fleets. Send out the Magos Explorator fleets. You can request it there in the Discord if there's a certain topic you want to discuss, or spend the points and get it done right away.
Is that how you did that, Ash?
I spent ages using plastic glue to melt the edges to look like raw weld lines. Really?
Demonettes.
My idea of episode is 6 episodes away. Demonettes. Yes, Cicero. Cheerio. I almost did it again. We are definitely going to be doing... we're definitely going to have a age restriction on the episode 69, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some Slaneshi demonic vibes going on for that one.
Now, Kyle, have we thought that maybe he's just fucking with us and it's still pronounced Cicero?
Maybe.
And we're just falling for this?
It's very possible. Slanesh, the slightly acceptable heresy.
Or at least understandable.
Oh yeah, I see. What he's talking about with the weld lines. He used plastic glue to do that. Wow.
Fucking Christ. That must have taken forever.
That's crazy detail work. Yeah, I zoomed it up and I can see it now. I see what he's talking about right here with the weld lines on that. That's awesome.
My man, you must have spent fucking days on that shit.
That is slick. Oh, heretic, but I agree.
yeah, I bet he does.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that's definitely awesome. I like what you did with that. Damn, I just zoomed it. Whoa! Yes! Once you zoom it and you look at the wildlife he was talking about, that's slick. I wouldn't have had the patience for that.
Fuck no.
No way, no how. Oh boy, oh boy. Alrighty. So was that our show for today, Bob?
That's all I got, unless you got something.
No, I think we're okay. Oh, and by the way, I have new glasses on the way.
Oh, you do now?
Yeah, the last like episode or two, I broke them. I re-glued these ones, so they're being held on with glue again, and they slide off my face all the time. But I do have new glasses coming. Apparently, my prescription actually got better.
Ooh, fantastic!
I just got one prescription better. I don't know how much of a degree that is, but they got a little bit better. So I mean, hey, why not?
Hey, we'll count it.
Yeah, why not? Well, we are going to raid, and Sir Davicus is online doing Warhammer-related options. So I feel like we are going to send you all there. Or not. It told me no. My quick actions are not working on Twitch. Oh my god. I don't think anyone has noticed organically. Hey, it's good. Put some custom force fields around them. Around the glasses.
I declare exterminatus.
Nope, I pushed the wrong button. I'm gonna try to figure out how to do this the old-fashioned way.
Place your bets, folks. Place your bets on how long this takes.
I think capitalization matters. I think I gotta do the capitalization. Alright. Did I do it right?
We see a high-ranking Magos of the Forge World soaking his mechadendrats in holy oils.
Because I'm an ad.
The holiest of oils.
I don't think it worked. Oh my god, this is killing me!
Scuff. Loads of scuff.
I don't think I can get this to work. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do it this way. Okay, now I'm gonna try it this way, see if this works. Right? Right? Maybe? No.
I still can't see fucking all.
Well, I do / raid, and then I can click on it, and then it says now type in the channel, and I put in Sir Davicus, and then I hit I'm gonna not do capitalization and see if that helps. I've been doing the caps in all the right places. Nope, don't work. And my quick actions aren't working either. I don't know if it's a Twitch thing or not, because I tried editing the episode and everything before the stream started, and it wouldn't work either. Like, none of my quick options are working. So, but I don't know. I tried. Go give Sir Davicus a check out if you guys want to go see him. That's what I was going to try to send you. Say hello. Tell him the Art of Lore sent you. And more scarabs vacuumed by Mrs. Pharaoh. All my scarabs are disappearing. All the tech stuff's going bad. Oh, but anyways, thank everybody for stopping by. This was our Yarrick Steel Legion episode. We hope to catch you all later in the next one. Any hints to what the next episode might be, Bob? You got anything you might want to talk about, or anything in the works?
If nobody suggests a topic, I got an idea.
Oh, we got a faction hate time before we call quits.
Oh, who did what?
Armageddon's attacking me.
Oh, the Necrons? You mean the shitty fucking Egyptian robots?
Oh, all right, Bob. I will give you 5 minutes to shit talk my faction.
I hope you're ready to feel hurt.
All right, do it. And I'm a chipmunk. What the fuck?
Ash don't like you much. Jesus. Oh yes, the shitty Egyptian robots who literally who are absolutely irrelevant, where they had to rewrote the lore not once, not twice, but 4 fucking times to make them slightly relevant. Their biggest claim to fame is spooky, scary skeletons. They're a literal fucking jackass who will go back in time 10 minutes just to win an argument with and a kleptomaniac. I'm sorry, I mean the literal embodiment of the British Museum. Those are your major fucking characters, and then you have the most edgy shit, Imhotep the Stormlord. And then you have the basic bitch Necron, which is just a, oh, herder, I disintegrate shit, but I suck on the tabletop so bad they've had to buff me 3 times and let me bring back an entire squad. The sad fact is, there's just not much to talk about the Necrons because they're that fucking irrelevant. They pop up for 5 fucking seconds in the lore, act like the big bad evil guy, get their absolute shit pushed down by a random character, be it Guardsman, Space Marine, Eldar, even fucking Tau have beat the Necrons in melee, for fuck's sakes. It is disgraceful, upsetting, and just stupid. And for some reason, everybody likes the aesthetic of, oh, they're spooky, scary skeletons with robots. Range of 24 to 38. Yes. Imperial artillery. Their fucking main gun has the same range as my shitty flashlight. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's supposed to disintegrate everything it touches. The mighty Gauss flare has 24-inch range. It is outranged by a fucking flashlight. I'm not even angry. I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed that people would actually like such a shitty faction. And I'm still disappointed about how GW has to use less material and still charges them the same price for a box.
I hate building flayed ones.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the flayed ones. Building them sucks.
The flayed ones. The only interesting characters in the entire unit now that they got rid of the Immortals. Or
Still there.
The Destroyer virus, I mean. Whatever ones that they decide we're gonna kill all life.
That's the Destroyer virus. The Scorpic Destroyers that are still in.
Next time, Bob, visit Kyle's house. Anvil hanging above front doors. Yes, because the Necron has to place some shitty trap to keep me and the technophiles away from his shit.
It doesn't work.
Kyle's tools gone. Kyle's books missing. Kyle's refrigerant stuff, including drinks, missing. Wakes up, sees Alan in his house. What's up, brother? And walks out.
I like the one meme where it shows the Mechanicus inside of his fucking kitchen and they're stealing his fridge. His
Yes.
mechanical hiss.
Yes. And somehow, don't ask me how, the Necrons have the easiest ability just to defeat them. Just cause a fucking earthquake and they're gone. No more Tomb World, just beaten by tectonic friction.
Nature took care of it.
Yes, because it's done it so well. Because for some fucking reason, they couldn't have the 2 sense to rub together and go, is there a fault line here? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't put our fortress here. Masters of manipulating time and space, yet couldn't figure out fucking tectonic plates. It's almost as bad as the school systems are. You see, with that kind of logic, it's almost as bad as British teeth. And I do believe that's been 5 minutes, Kyle.
Yeah, you are correct. What a great end to the show tonight. Well done!
And I can go back to normal.
Ugh, just there's so little to
I
talk
feel
about.
like the chipmunk is more towards you guys than me.
Yeah, it's more a punishment.
It's
to
more
Bob.
to fuck with Bob and Alan than it is to fuck with Kyle.
Most bad as British teeth.
Oh, well, we ain't
Well,
done
you-
apparently.
well,
Hello,
That's a little shit late, Yuki.
Let's go! And that was Dole now. I was a chipmunk just a minute ago. Well, you decided to stop by at the end of the show because we were just getting ready to close out, but my raid button's broke. I cannot raid. I tried to raid, it don't work. So, and then we got a factory hate time. They hated on my Necrons. So I had to, we just kind of stuck around for a little bit. So I got a lot of your dados almost ready to go. I did all the most of the base painting. I just got decent touch-up work on them, like this guy here.
Slowly but surely, he's getting your models done, Yuki.
I just haven't had a lot of time to work on them. I've been so busy with work and other things. I'm just like, I need more time to cave. Oh, at least I don't know if anyone has noticed, and I'm sure most of you are aware, I have really bad allergies and asthma. And, the same medicine I've been on, it's actually been doing pretty well. I haven't had a lot of coughing fits, and I haven't really been dying too bad recently, so that's good. Oh, all great for you. Take your time, I'm so excited for them. Cockles and necro balls was missing, and now it's a vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it sounds. So I got the whole creepy doll thing going on. But yeah, we were trying to raid, I don't know if you have some money or not, you people. We were trying to raid through them because I could not get it to work. I tried. It did not work. Like all my quick actions aren't working, and I even tried to do the slash raid and it still wouldn't work. Oh my god, I can't understand him. He does it very hilarious. I just gotta keep talking, that's all. It was what, 5 minutes? I still got time yet. It ain't done with yet.
I stopped trying to understand him long ago, Yuki.
You
Well.
understand me? Let's see what it is. But anywho, yeah, couldn't get the raid thing to work. My buttons are not working. They're not right to the yellow. They just letting me. As I was saying earlier.
Ay. Well, I'm going.
20 is streaming? What? Oh, 20 streaming. Well, I tell you what. You sent us to 20. I don't think we rated him lately. Have we rated 20 lately?
Yes, it is cursed, Yuki. Who the fuck made him that way?
I wondered who it was. Yuki, do you know who did it? Who redeemed it? One other thing is just go. Come play with us. We have such sights to show you. No idea.
One way or another, though, have a wonderful night, you guys. My ass got to get up early for the morning.
Oh, you the ship?
Yeah, I gotta be up at 3. So I'm
I
pushing
wanted to
into.
get one more model done while we had the factory time and I pretty much did, so that's good. I got one left to get the red on, and then it's extra work after that. So, oh, fuck. I think I'm back to normal now. 5 minutes.
Yeah, just about. Alrighty. Well,
Now he's understandable again.
I'm normal again. Yay! But want to say thank you everybody for stopping by. Yuki, if you want to try to see if you can raid 20 for me, that'd be great, because I can't do it. I've tried. It's broken for me. I think I'm just scuffed.
You always scuffed.
I break stuff all the time, and I don't mean to do it. But good night, everybody. Cicero, Armageddon, and everything. Glad you got to your episode.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. God, ah! Why have you done this to me?
The Ragagoo moment has arrived.
Hello there, Ragagoo. That was good. We clipped that. That was so good. I had to. I can't do it. Only editors can. Oh, really? Huh.
Well, I guess we're up Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, it's not working for me. Even the slashing ain't working for me. That's a whole nother thing. I think I made... It says I don't have permission.
How do you not have permission?
Alright, we're giving Yuki more power. No, I can't do that either. That's also broken. I can't change that either.
Fuck this, I'm going to bed.
It
Have a
won't,
wonderful
it
night,
won't
guys.
let me do that either. It says, no, we can't do it. I don't know, man.
I'm leaving you to your scuff before it spreads.
All my stuff's broken. I can't use points only on phone, but not on PC. TTV is having a cancer. You can't use your points on the PC? What?
Yeah, I've been having problems with that for a while now.
Really? What is going
Yeah.
on?
Shit.
Before it spreads.
Goodbye. Good night.
Well-
I gotta go.
All right, everybody. This has been the Art of Lore Show. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. We hope you had a good time here with the Yarrick, Sebastian Yarrick in the Steel Legion episode. And I guess we'll see what comes in for tomorrow. And we'll see, or not tomorrow. What am I saying? Next week. Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ, the scuff is spreading to him.
I'm starting to break now. Good advice. Do not use your rod tonight if you break everything, okay? Oh, Jesus Christ, cheerio. Save that for the 69th episode.
Giggity.
Giggity. The Slanesh episode. Well, a second Slanesh episode. We already had one technically, but...
Have a wonderful night, guys. Peace.
Alright, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you all have a good night. And we hope to see you in the next one.